I did send email right now with a screenshot of him being tracked from your own app. He accepted he was tracked. We picked up on time. We delivered on time. So I mean, it's no reason for you guys to deduct $250.
Yep, I see it right there. I can, at this moment, I really can't, change anything myself. I don't have access to that. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to forward this to Jenny. And so you're not the only person we're having issues with right now. So since our whole system got a re-up, we've had little issues here and there that we're trying to fix. I can promise you that if everything was tracked and everything like that, there should be no charge. I don't even know that we've charged anyone for the tracking before, even if they didn't track. But I think they're trying to implement that now, and that's why this is happening every once in a while. I've got someone else on the phone with her actually at the moment that they're having an issue as well. So for the verification of the tracking details and whatnot, I think there's a glitch in the system where the system is going, hey, this person was tracked, even though they did. So I apologize for the issue. It's normally not something that we come across. So
Okay, so what do we have to do? We have to reinvoice it. Are you gonna answer, because I did send email to the broker who was on this load? Are you gonna, your accounting is gonna sell this, or how is it gonna go? What do we have to do to make sure that the carrier gets paid?
I'm looking at the email right now, and I'm flagging it, and then I'm letting my supervisor know, because like I said, she's dealing with it with someone else right now as well. So we have to figure out how we're going to fix it. I don't have an answer for you at the moment, and I apologize because it's not something I normally deal with. So just give me a moment. I'm messaging her right now.
Okay. And what is your name, sir?
My name's Alec.
Alec. Oh, my name is Alex. Almost relatives, huh? Okay, then I will email my factoring to give us a chance and don't deduct this money from our fundings today. So I will include also your broker on it. So hopefully you guys can reply.
Yeah. Like I said, I see the email. Sergey Kolev, right?
Yeah.
From Silk Road.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So I see that. I flagged it. I'm messaging my supervisor right now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to stay on the line, or do you just want to wait for us to call you back?
Yeah, just call us back. You have our number. You can email back as long as it's a bit taken care of. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. Well, hello guys. So what's going on? We booked the load, and I will show you the rate confirmation. It was load booked in December. I do even believe that we were booking with one of my students when we were doing the practice, right? So look at this. When we negotiated the load, the only way he could have got us the 1700, so we agreed on 1700. But when we received the rate confirmation, it says, well, 1450 is going to be paid for the rate and 250 for load tracking tools. Well, driver did accept tracking. Remember, we can accept tracking on our phone. So you give the driver's phone number, their name. They have to accept before the pickup. They have to be on the tracking for the whole duration of the load, and then they turn it off, right? So today, factoring reached out to us stating that, well, you have short pay. We're going to be deducting this money. We're going to be deducting this money from your today's funding because England Logistics short pay you $250. So first I called the broker who was on the load, did not answer. Then I called another lady. She said, well, I'm not a part of accounting. I don't deal with this. Finally, I was lucky to talk to somebody and saying, are you guys scamming us? So that's how you telling me that you gave me that 1700, but then you take those 250 off because you find the excuse. Well, it's not going to fly with me, right? Because I know what I am doing. So in this case, guys, what you need to do. You need to make sure that your drivers is tracking, right? So look, I have a proof right here in my emails because every time your drivers accepting the tracking, you should receive email. Make sure that it's set up this way. So it shows that he was tracking. So I made a screenshot and I send it to them. Now they telling me that it's a glitch in a system. Well, is it a glitch or this is a way to take money back? So you as a dispatcher, you have to make sure you read all those notations. And I don't like that breakdown. I even asked him back then, and I do believe that in our previous load, the student was booking this load and she got very excited. We got those $1,700. So today I am pissed and I don't want no broker to take advantage of my carrier. So what else I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure I reach out to factoring. I will explain them situation. I will forward the tracking. I will forward, I already did forward it to the accountant in England Logistics. I am going to include this guy on email, also the broker on the email, right? And guys, you know me, I am not a sweet talker when somebody goes wrong, right? So it might sound pushy. Well, I try to be nice. I called 3 times, nobody wanted to take care of. So I do need to make sure I send the email, right? Hello, can we have an explanation why we were short pay? We picked up on time, delivered, and driver was tracking. Is that how you guys scam carrier? We agreed on 1700, right? But you split the rate with a nonsense breakdown with 250 for tracking. Please send short pay to our factor in ASAP. The screenshot of driver tracking is included below, right? So I included the tracking and of course the rate confirmation. That's what you do, guys, as a dispatcher. Dispatcher is not only the one who is booking the load. You are in charge of making sure that every dollar is paid back. What else do they trick you with? Oh, if you don't start tracking, we're gonna deduct, right? If you don't send BOL or POD on time within 24, 48 hours, we're gonna deduct the $50, $100, $150. What else I had to deal with yesterday was another nonsense. We had layover with our load going to East Coast. Load smart, right? Well, when the broker was telling why we not getting unloaded because their own paperwork, he was begging us to stay there, delivering to CNS. Next day, after we spent the day, we pushed our load, which we were supposed to pick up for Coyote for the next day, still made the transit. But now the broker is not answering. Now he's giving me all the instructions. Where do I have to go? I have to go to the Load Smart load board. I have to create account. I have to submit accessorial extra charges as of layover. Well, we were talking about $500. System only gonna give me $150. So here it is, another scammer. You try to help them. You are backup truck for them. Your driver does a good job. You do a good job. And then we have somebody who made a mistake, right? Their own paperwork from October was added on the pallet. Whose fault is this? Well, shipper. So who has to pay for that layover? Of course, some of them, buyer, shipper, but this is not my problem. Now, that guy does not even answer the phone. And this is a nonsense of trucking. So, are you ready to be that dispatcher? Are you ready to deal with this, right? So I don't know. Are you? Because I am doing it all the time. I think my driver is calling me right now because he received that email. He probably saw that email. Hello?
Алло, Олеся, слышишь?
Uh,
Там что-то прислали email, какие-то $250 хотят какой-то трекинг. Ты посмотри, пожалуйста.
yes, Sergey. I already called the England Logistics and I'm taking care of it. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm on live right now. So you calling me and I'm on YouTube so they can hear our conversation. So Sergey, who is the best dispatcher in USA?
Леся?
Lisa, am I? Okay, thank you.
Best.
I am the best. You're gonna say it loud. Are you gonna say it loud?
Yeah, Lesa is the best.
The best. You love working with me? You love working with me?
Yeah, I love it.
You love it? You make enough money?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I ever have.
Ever have. So the best money you ever have. Thank you, Sergey. Yeah, I took care of it. I already sent them email and talked to them. They will send. They will send it back. Thank you.
Don't forget about phone.
Yes, I will. Bye. Bye. Wow, it's so funny, guys. It was not scheduled because emails come to me and to him. So when I receive that email, I am taking care of it right away. I'm not leaving it till afternoon. I'm not leaving it till tomorrow. I need to make sure that my driver's money are paid on time, right? So what else should we do? Well, actually, he's delivering tomorrow in Nebraska, right? So maybe, let me see. I did not book the load yet because I was busy with other trucks. And then I start taking care of all of this. So let me see. We are delivering tomorrow. We are delivering tomorrow to Nebraska. He's already loaded. So he's on the way. He'll be there tonight, right? He'll be there tonight. And let's see, he's a drive-in. We're going to be in Adams, Nebraska. So, guys, you want to watch me trying to see what's going on in Adams, Nebraska? Let's see it. So let's add to the stream. Let's go to power that. And this was not planned live just because I got kind of pissed. So pause the truck. He's going to be available tomorrow, right? Where is he going to be? Adams, Nebraska, right? I know my driver goes to Z4, Z5, Z6, Z7. He's a driver. He can scale up to 46. Do I take loads for 46,000? No, I do not. But I will always to put maximum because I do not want to cut any loads because a lot of times those weight are not correct anyway, right? So comment number one, well, I know that he is tanker endorsed. That's what actually he's bringing right now. He has a tanker endorsed load. So he's a tanker endorsement on his driver license. So he's bringing some chemicals. He also has E-Tracks. Come on. E-Tracks. Don't mind me. E-Tracks. And we're gonna put that his early truck. He will be delivering 7 a.m. Let's pause. So how many loads do I have right now? 338. Well, I can look at the highest paying loads. Well, going where? Going to Montana, going to Texas, going to North Dakota. Just because you click on the highest paying rate doesn't mean that it's a best paying load, right? Because you still need to see the miles, the transit. I don't believe in just looking the highest paying load. I want to make sure that we are picking up the closest load, right? Look at this. We can go back to Lincoln, Nebraska, right? Tracking required, ask for header. What would be the main thing today? Well, let's think about it. Tomorrow is Friday. If I am taking shorter load, he just went on the road yesterday. He has a full cycle, right? And when we talk about cycle for people who are starting or people who might be dispatcher without knowledge of hours of service, cycle, this is like a working week for the driver, right? So the driver has 70 hours, right? Within 7 or 8 days. That's his cycle, working week. Wow, TQL's calling me. Dispatch.
Hello, this is Garrett calling from TQL. How you doing today, ma'am?
Hi, Garrett. I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I was calling. I see you have a drive-in posted up in Adams, Nebraska for tomorrow. Is that still available?
Yes, it's still available. I just posted a second ago. What do you have, hon?
Yes, ma'am. I got a lane going out of Omaha, Nebraska, down to Grand Prairie, Texas. Have any interest out there, ma'am?
I don't know yet. Omaha, Nebraska. And can I have the zip code for Texas, please?
Yes, it is 75050. It's right outside of Dallas.
Okay. What time is the pickup?
So the pickup is tomorrow. It's first come, first serve, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would be delivering on Monday, first come, first serve, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. as well.
Okay. And how much are you paying?
What would you need to get that done? I mean, it's 25 pallets of coffee, 30,000 pounds, just over 650 miles. What would you need to get that done?
Who is
I
a
can run a
who is a shipper and a receiver?
Who?
Who is a shipper and a receiver?
It is Harvest Roasting.
Okay. So it's palletized?
Yes, ma'am. 25 pallets of coffee.
Okay. Well, for me to do this, I have to be at 3,200, huh?
Yeah, that's a little out of my price range. Give me just 1 second.
Of course. So I'm going to put him on a quick hold, right? I just did a quick rate search. So they've been paying 2,500. I asked for 32, but this is not what I'm looking for. I am looking to pick up tomorrow, deliver on Saturday, pick up on Saturday, deliver on Sunday, pick up on Sunday, deliver on Monday, because that's the only way I'm going to make him money. He doesn't need miles, right? I don't need miles. He doesn't live in Texas. And this would be too long for what? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But let's see if he can get me to that 3,200, right? Hello?
Hello. Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, I cannot get up that high. I mean, I can offer you everything I've got in it. But
what do you
everything
got?
I've got in it's 2,500.
2,500. Well, unfortunately, probably you need somebody who lives in Texas and needs to go home. You know, so they can just take the. Thank you. Bye-bye. Again, all he has, that's good for him. But is that good for me? No, I'm a professional dispatcher. I can make phone calls. I still have a date tomorrow. I am not stressing out, right? Because I know what I'm doing. So my plan is, so let's look one more time. Let's see where he is. So he's delivering here. So I have 79 miles that had going to Texas. If it wouldn't be Friday and we would pick up on Thursday and deliver Friday noon or Friday afternoon so I can still get out, maybe I would consider this. Right now, it's not gonna work for me because tomorrow is Friday. My driver just got on the road. So not working. But let's see so far, what did we do? So yesterday we picked up in Milwaukee, right? So we pick up in Milwaukee, Illinois. We got to Carlton, Kentucky, right? We picked up in Carlton, Kentucky, and we went to Adams, Nebraska. Milwaukee, I'm going to put Deadhead because I always include my Deadhead. He was in Waukegan, Illinois. That's where his truck was in shop. So look at this. So far, we picked up yesterday. We delivered today. We already got loaded. We're going to deliver tomorrow, right? This is our total miles. Look at this. We have 729, right? So he picked up, he's going to drive, he's going to sleep, and then he's going to deliver. So let's see, what is the rate per mile till now? Because you do need to pay attention to this. You know what? I was trying to do some selfies, right? Oh my God, this new thing is not working. Okay. So we have 2,000 and then we have 2,400. So let's see so far, what are we getting at? So 2,000 plus 2,400 equals 4,400. 2 days, 4,400. Divide by total miles, right? So let's divide by 1,181. All miles. So we are 372. 372 all miles included. What is the trend line showing us right now? Well, trend lines are showing us for dry when we are 313 in January. This number will adjust when January will end. It's usually gonna go a little bit down. Right now we're in the mid of January, so it always shows a little bit high. When they gather all the information, it goes down. What else did I do? I did a quick read search, right? I did not go from Nebraska to Texas last week. I don't know what they've been paying for 7 days, so that's what you do. You do the quick rate search. I would like to go somewhere to Midwest with delivery tomorrow. Pick up something again, deliver on Sunday. Pick up, deliver on Sunday, and go till Monday. So instead of making only $2,500, I want to make sure that my driver makes another $4,500 till Monday. The only way I can do with the short loads. Or if I take the long load somewhere. But you know what? He's a one company guy. I'm not going to risk my driver to go through Wyoming, to go through snow. I am not going to send him to East Coast because it's nonsense with all the toll cost, with the snowstorms. It's nonsense. I see people posting, oh my God, I have $4 per mile on East Coast. Well, when you're going to take minus the tolls, minus all that traffic, it's not worth it. Stay on midways, do the short loads, and you're going to make more profit, right? So Nebraska to Marietta, Ohio. So my thing is to look at the loads and see that something has to deliver on Saturday, right? Or it has to be longer load, good paying load, maybe delivering on Sunday. So I have to make sure I make few phone calls, right? Straps, swing doors, vertical E-tracks, one pick, two stop. No, I don't do one pick, two stop. Madison, Indiana. You know what? Let me call about this Cedar Rapids, Iowa, because in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, I do have a broker who has loads over weekend, back and forth, and you can actually do 2 loads in the same day. It's empty pallets. It just goes to upstate Wisconsin. It's like 200-mile run. We get in like 1,500, and you can do 2 because you can go, pick up, go back. So Cedar Rapids would be great. So let's see. 320-258-8788. Or it has to be straight through delivery, or it has to deliver on Saturday. Otherwise, it's not working for me.
Thank you for calling ATS Logistics and Sureway Transportation. Your call may be recorded for training purposes.
ATS, this is Heather.
Hi, Heather. How are you? Calling about your Lincoln, Nebraska to Cedar Rapids, Iowa tomorrow for dry when. May I get details, please? I can give you the reference number. You have few loads.
I've got it. That one picks up tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. It delivers on Saturday at either 8 a.m. or 8:40 a.m. by appointment.
Okay.
It is baled cardboard boxes for a 53-foot dry van, 44,000 pounds, and we've got it at 1,000.
1,000. I do believe we are set up with you. I have a truck. We can pick up on time, deliver. Can we work on a rate? Can you meet me at 12:50, please?
I can get to 11, but that's all I've got.
You can get to 11. And one more time. So what time can we pick it up?
8 a.m. to 1:45 p.m.
Okay. Let me check something. Can I just put you on a brief hold?
Sure.
Thanks. So what I'm going to do now, so she can get me to 11. Actually, I can deliver Saturday. That's what I need. We are set up with her, right? So let's calculate. If I take this for 1,100, so I had already what? 4,400 plus 1,100 equals 55. Divide by 1,535. I am still at 358, which is higher than, but it gives me a chance to do those loads on Saturday. I can book 2 loads on Saturday and on Sunday, and I will make that 4,500 by Monday, if not even more, right? So I'm going to give her information about my driver while you guys are watching. Yes, we have driver, and I'll give you the information over the email.
Okay, what's your name?
Alex.
And is this your best callback?
Yes, it is.
Do you have an extension or is it direct?
This direct number, hon.
Okay. What is a good email address for you?
It is going to be Sorry, guys, I had to do that because, I deal with the real carriers, their MCs, their emails. I mean, I don't mind sharing, but a lot of times, this is a personal information, and everybody who does email, you do have to have. I mean, he's okay with it. He knows that I use him in the classes. My other carriers know that, but still, I do want to protect their privacy. So again, did we book this load? Yes, we did book this load, right? So starting yesterday till Saturday, right now we at 5,500, 354 on all miles. This is an easy load, right? So he's going to be in Cedar Rapids. And that's when I'm going to start reach out to my broker who I am doing those loads, right? So when we talk it, can you just survive on dedicated lanes? Well, you could if you can bring him to the area, right? And you can do them over and over. Any questions, guys? So first, we took care of what? Of nonsense short pay. What do you have to do? You need to make sure reaching out to your factoring. You make sure you prove that your driver was tracking, so it was no reason for them to short pay. They can give you all the excuses about glitch in the system, but it is your job to get to the bottom of that. You are a problem solving dispatcher. You are going to be a pro. You're not just going to be a person who knows how to post the truck, right? Secondary, what did we do? Well, our truck, one of the trucks delivering tomorrow. I was not really was planning to book him yet because I was doing other things, preparing for IFTA classes, our dispatch class. I already booked 5 loads today for other people who really need to move. With Nebraska, I am not sweating, but since I was doing live, we posted, we look at the board, right? So we look at the board, look at this. You always have to have a plan, right? So I know he's not going to East Coast. He's not going to go to West Coast. He's not going to California. So I posted him Z4, Z5, Z6, right? We received a phone call from TQL going to Texas. What did we do? We did 2 steps. We did a quick rate search. Well, they were not paying what we asked, right? We asked for 3,200 plus we just started our cycle. He can keep driving. He doesn't have to go home. He does not live in Texas. Do I want to take load for Friday, Saturday, Sunday for 2,500 when I can make 1,100 for 300 miles, unload on Saturday, still get the load, and we're going to keep going, right? So probably on Monday, I will give you overview. Actually, no. Yesterday was what? Yesterday was Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're going to look at the whole week, right? During the hour live, if you guys were watching us, driver called me because why? He's monitoring his email all the time. I have access to all my carriers' emails. I have access to their factoring. I do invoicing and I help them in safety and compliance. So he called me and he said, Alex, they want to take $250 from me, right? And I said, don't worry, Sergey, it's already taken care of, right? Because I take care of things. So now, will I wait till tomorrow? Or still, I'm going to reach out to my broker, make sure she has a loads. If she doesn't, in Cedar Rapids, it's so many shipments for dry van on Saturday, delivering straight through, picking up somewhere. I can go to Minnesota. I can go to upstate Wisconsin. I can go to Tennessee. I can go to Kentucky. I can go to Iowa. I have so many options, right? And of course, look who is here. Today is our casual day. Why it's our casual day? Because we work from home. So if we decide to have a casual day, we can do that because nobody's bossing us around, right? Yes, Max. Nobody's bossing us around. So here's a Max, best dispatcher ever. He listened to all the classes. He already know how to ask the questions. Okay, so guys, Is it easy to set up home office? I really want you to start commenting. What answers do you want to hear from me? Because I don't mind to go live, and I don't think I'm going to be planning live anymore. You know, when I have a chance, when I am in a mood, I am usually always in a mood to share the knowledge because I don't believe in hiding information. That's why most of my videos you guys see, you can learn dispatch just watching the videos. Maybe with a class, you're really gonna speed it up the process, but you still gather a lot of information. So pre-booking, making sure you have a plan, checking on the rate per mile, making sure commodities are okay, easy loading, unloading. That's the main things, right? What else a pro dispatcher does? Well, we do invoicing, right? We make sure that he has enough hours. HOS, hours of service. Guys, it's not hours of sleeping like most of the brokers talk about, right? Example, yesterday, since we were hauled in Massachusetts, right? We could not deliver because shipper did not give us breakdown. Remember, we booked that load, did not give breakdown of the pallets of the each case. They wanted weight for each package, which was nonsense. Whatever. What can you do? Try to deal with it all night on Monday night. Loadmaster, they failed. They did not succeed. Called, talk to the shipper, find out their customer service email. Made sure I email explaining what the CNS wants. Talk to CNS. Make sure to secure the load for the next day delivery because CNS is strict. Make sure to forward them emails, right? Well, did I cancel the Coyote load? No, I didn't because I could have still made the transit. So instead of canceling, I called them and offered them, can you push, pick up, and we still gonna deliver on Thursday? Well, they agreed to that because it was an early pickup. They couldn't recover the load. We still pick up on time, but what happened? Their team, operational team, pushed the delivery for Friday. All day waiting yesterday, making sure that we still delivering on Thursday. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., nobody take care of it. So what do? Well, you call the lineage logistics, you call the preferred freezer, you talk to the shipping guy, and he's like, Alex, yeah, I can work your truck in, but I need official email. Calling the Coyote yesterday, guys, are you kidding me? Can you send them official email? I already made the deal. He's telling me he's gonna work him in. I already gave the name, the email address. Nobody's responding. Well, sending the email from my email with screenshot, with copy and paste all the representative in Coyote. Did I move that delivery? Yes, I did. Did I have to go and do the job instead of the Coyote team? Yes, I did. Did Coyote team even knew that we unloaded already? No. And today when I was talking to them, I'm like, guys, like you have 15 people sitting there. Is that hard? Is that hard to do that extra phone call, to send that extra email? It's not hard. It's doable. So problem solving. You asking me what is the quality of the dispatcher? Thinking outside of the box, problem solving, making the extra phone call, sending the extra email. Sometimes you're going to be nice. Sometimes you're going to write such a nice answer. Sometimes you're going to be like me today, pushy, and telling them that they are scammers. So it's going to be different. And you know what? A lot of people say, well, oh my God, you're so rude, you're so direct. Well, guys, when you deal with this on everyday basics for the 7-8 years, like I have been with all the trucks, with all the carriers, sometimes you will lose your cool. But you know what? At the end of the day, your carrier is your priority. Carrier safety is your priority. Your driver safety is your priority. I don't care about them putting me on a blacklist. Really? TQL doesn't want to give me shipper and receiver? Well, find different dispatcher because I am not going to book the load. And you guys been watching my videos, right? They still going to give you shippers and receivers name if they really need to book that load. If not, I'm not going to be sitting here crying, oh my God, TQL doesn't want to work with you. Oh my God, England Logistics trying to scam me. Well, we're gonna get that money, right? But who does it? You guys, as a professional dispatcher. Hopefully, this was good example. What else I need to do? So look at this. Will I keep this truck? No, I will not. I need to copy to make it fast. And where are we gonna be? 15. We're going to be in Cedar Rapids, right? Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Again, we're gonna leave him tanker, E-track, early truck. We're gonna keep all that. Post, right? We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back and what? See what is posted. We have only this guy because this is his company. We're gonna delete Nebraska because I don't have time for extra phone calls. So let's see, what do we have for Saturday? We have 118 loads, right? So again, do I believe in that head? No, this is gonna be my first load. But again, who I'm gonna reach out now? Well, I am gonna call my broker who I work with her all the time because she's a good girl and she pays me money and those loads are easy, back and forth, 2 loads a day, 1450. So you can make 2900 for 400 miles, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Again, do I need to monitor my email? Yes, I do. And I need to make sure, look at this, I read all the instructions, right? So driver will need to make sure that he gets his BL sign and that he keeps and turns in both signed BL and the weight ticket that he is given by the shipper and receiver. No independent scale tickets are needed. If there is a scale on site, they will scale your driver. Both of those items will be needed for payment on this load. Also, please advise the driver to deliver to the address on the rate confirmation. Well, what I have to do, I have to click. I need to verify. I need to put the driver. I need to put the tractor number, the phone number. I need to type my name. And that's how you sign rate confirmation. So let me do that. His tractor is 7144. I don't remember all the tractor, right? So I need his phone number. All the drivers I have in front of me. So all the setups, all the drivers I always have in front of me. I am not the genius. I'm not gonna memorize all the tax IDs number. I even all the MCs I cannot remember anymore. Just few carriers who I've been dealing with for a long time, and of course my own MC. I remember that, but everybody else I do need to pick. So 6801 trailer number. So what else do you need to know about this driver? Well, you need to know his habits, right? You need to know his preferred restart. Does he want to do it at home? Does he want to go somewhere? Maybe he has a family, right? You need to know your equipment, right? Trailer number, truck number, the last digits, the last 6 for trailer, for tractor. What else do you need to know? You need to know empty scale ticket, how much can he scale. I know that my driver has E-Track secure system. I know that he's air ride. I know that his trailer is Wabash 2017. I know that he has wooden floors. His E-Tracks are vertical. I know that he has 12 sets of straps. I know that his truck is 2017 Freightliner. Why do I need to know this? Because sometimes you need to deal with breakdowns. You need to make sure when you get the permits, you need to know this, right? Every time. In this case, what do we have? We have a special instructions which has to be relayed to the driver. So I will make sure I call and I talk to him, although it is his company, right? But I still need to make sure that we verify the information, right? So that's what you do. It's easy. Do you want to be dispatcher? Yes, you do. As I told you, you decide to have a casual day today. You're your own boss. That's why I love working for myself. I love doing these things, and that's what I do. Okay? So, guys, I will be done today. See you soon. Remember that our class is IFTA this Sunday. So if you still thinking of signing up, make sure you go to our website. It's not too late. On Sunday, we're going to cover IFTA, how to open IFTA, how to do filings, how to open New Mexico, New York, Kentucky, Oregon, right? Make sure you like, share, and comment, and you ask me questions, right? Our safety starts on January 30th. Do not miss it. I don't do safety every month. So the next safety is going to be in end of April. As a dispatcher, you can offer that service, and actually it's a part of your job. You need to understand the regulation and rules. It is intense class. It's for people who really want to succeed, open their own company, maybe work as a safety manager, maybe they provide extra services. Do not miss it. Is it easy class? No, it's not. But are you going to learn? I bet you will, right? So again, make sure you support our mission with your membership. I'm telling you, in end of February, I will award 2 more classes for our members. Yes, you spend in $3.99, but you have a chance to win dispatch class, which is $8.99. So I do believe we are doing a great job. We're giving a lot of information. So you give it to us, we gonna triple. We gonna give it back to you, because that's how you build a mission, right? Mission needs supporters. So without you, I cannot do it. Without your support, I cannot do it. So this is a little thing you can do, $3.99 a month. And maybe you or somebody else who really needs that class will be lucky to get the class. When you were watching us in December, we awarded, if you guys did not really realize, we awarded 12 classes, right? So 12 classes. We awarded an extra 5 classes. And during the last year, actually, we awarded, if you put a total value, 45,000 value, 45,000 USA dollars was given back to you guys. So if you are on this mission, if you really want to change trucking for better, if you want to be educated about logistics, sign up for classes. Simply watch my videos, like, share, because every like, every share is helping us to reach out more people. Soon we're going to be at 7,000, but you know what? This number can be at 35,000, 45,000, because how many truck drivers do we have in USA? 3 million, 3.5 million. How many truck companies do we have? 1.3 million registered carriers we have. How many safety services we have? Lots. How many dispatchers? Well, everybody's becoming dispatchers. But are you going to be the one who really knows what they're doing? Are you going to be the one who can say, you know what? I am the best. I know that my carriers make money. You heard today one of my carriers, right? He was called on the spot, and he never made this money before he came to me. We opened his company. He's like my baby, right? I built a company for him, and he should be going on his own. But, we built a relationship. So I guess he's stuck with me for life, making money, so now it's the next step. We passed new entrant audit. He made money. Now I'm teaching him how to grow. We're going to be adding owner operators, right? We're going to make sure that he's not going to be driving all his life, because this is a plan. My plan is not to make you only dispatcher. My plan is to make you entrepreneur. An entrepreneur can do anything. Look, I also sell insurance. I also RTS agent. I am a real estate agent. I teach classes. I own dispatch service. I have trucking company, and it's not end of it. I can call myself what? YouTuber, TikToker. Nowadays, it's a job, right? It is a job because it takes your time. It takes your energy. Well, we are successful and we getting better. If I can do it, you can do it. So again, I want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Hi, hello, watching from Alabama. People asking me, can I dispatch? Yes, people dispatch in Eastern Europe. People dispatch in Asia. People dispatch in South America and Africa. Yes, you can do, but you need to have a knowledge of geography, of equipment, of negotiation, and you do have to have intermediate level of English. Hey, Alex. Okay. This is every day here. Brokers are not only cheap, but they do things, and the side thinking we don't catch because the drivers don't file like we do. It's important to always record everything. Yes, make sure you always have email. We sure you have screenshot. Make sure sometimes phone call because you don't know who you're talking to. Maybe it's just a tracking team, some young girl, some guy after hours. He doesn't care. He gonna promise you, oh yeah, he put the notes there, right? And he did not. Hi, Alex, Irakli. See you next Saturday. Make sure you get ready. Lots of information. Our class is sold out. The biggest class we ever had. We're gonna have 73 students. 73. It's going to be live, but don't be afraid of it. Everybody's gonna get my personal attention. I have more than enough for everybody. I think Hirakel asked me, how do I get that energy? I guess I was born with extra energy, right? So that's how it goes. Thank you. I will rewatch the remainder of this live at a later time. Yes, of course, it's always stay there. Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex. Hi, how are you, Cash? How are you? Yes, that's my cat. Max is the pro. Hello, Professor Alex. Hello, Peter. How are you doing? I hope to hear soon from you. I want to see Facebook made. I want to see your advertisement because you are a great student. You have to go read, rewatch, and you can make the change in trucking. I know that you have all the potential. And thank you for support. Thank you every time you comment, you like, you share, and you are a member. So Peter is on the mission. Okay, I would love to see your live videos when you get the chance. You're a great teacher and great personality. Thank you, Jamie. Hi, Alex. Happy Thursday. Hi, Carol. How's accounting? Probably busy season for you, Carol, right? So what's going on? Also, as a pro dispatcher, you can help your carrier in the end of the year to gather what? Their information to help them to prepare for tax season, right? Maybe gather all their accounting information from factoring total gross, maybe organize their maintenance, maybe put the fuel receipts, right? You can help them because sometimes they do not keep the paperwork. That's why I do have a system. I like to use trucking management software or simply for the smaller carriers, spreadsheets. And believe it or not, sometimes they're like, Alex, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, yeah, you'd better do it every month because it's gonna be headache in the end of the year. So that's what they are doing. And again, hi Alex, hi Crystal, how are you? Top of the day, thank you. You are brave. Yeah, I am more than brave. You know what does not kill you makes you stronger. If you can survive Soviet Union, you can survive anything. Yes, I am a tough cookie. So smiles. Hey, Crystal. Hey. How do you handle nonsense when you take vacations? Well, I have a team. Plus, nowadays with the technology, you can handle it. We have the phone, we have email, but no, you do need to have vacation. So I do have a team who helps me with the classes, and I do have dispatch service. So delegate. A lot of times, delegation is good because you're human, you need to take vacations. If you work for smaller carrier, maybe you should take vacations at the same time, right? So it's easier for both of you, or you have to have a backup, right? So that's why it's important to do what? To make a connection even in my class, because sometimes you guys gonna grow and you need to back up. You need to go on vacation. Somebody take care of your carriers for 5-7 days, building relationship. And that's what I'm big on in our mentoring, building relationship in our classes right there. You have to exchange information. You have to add each other. You have to support each other, and you have to share the success, right? So I don't have problem with taking vacations. You know, I can manage. I have people who back me up, and plus I am multitasker. Okay, greatness. Have a great day. Do dispatchers network to cover vacations? Yes, I just answered that. So great. Thank you. Who else? Thank you, Alex. I'm very glad I met you online. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time with us. Can't wait for January 22. Yes, Letitia, today you guys gonna receive terminology and some stuff you need to watch. Well, for right now, I was just watching Google Maps, but PC Miler, that's what I use. PC Miler professional software. For lives, it's just easy for me to jump on a Google Maps just to show. Okay, so grateful to you. Hello, Alex. I am sharing your class and expertise with all the desperate dispatchers on Facebook. Yes, guys, and make sure you put our links from YouTube or our dispatch. Yes, Rose, I've seen every time you give us a good comments and you do recommend us. So thank you so much for that support. And again, it was just a little thing we had to do. We signed the rate confirmation, we pre-booked the load, and now I will do what? I will call my broker and make sure that he's going, taking 2 loads on Saturday, Sunday, and making the money. Is that possible? Yes, it's possible. So I think it's important to see how it's done live, how it's done without making all those fake numbers, people taking off, who is the broker, what they paying, who is the receiver, who is the shipper, because a lot of times yesterday a few people were posting on well, I got the load for 300 miles for 4,000, and then you look at the rate confirmation and it's like 4 drops. It's a reefer with 4 drops. Yes, okay, sounds good, $14 per mile, but then you look, it's East Coast, and if something gonna go wrong, that your 2 days are gonna become nightmare of 4-5 days. Listen to me, guys. You'd better be at $4 per mile one-on-one than $14 with 4-5 drops with reefer, because you put in liability on your carrier, right? Something can go wrong, especially with produce. So it can be rejection. You can go off of the track. Secondary, do you want your driver to back up 4 times, back up to the dock? It's also liability. Sometimes on East Coast, they don't have a good receiving offices. So you pushing your driver into chance to hit somebody else, or somebody else gonna hit him. But I can tell you this, never ever those 4-5 drop loads work perfectly. That's why they pay you that money. Do not jump for that. I just promised to you and I showed you, when you click on a best paying load, it doesn't mean that it's a best paying. Just because it's a highest paying load, it doesn't mean that it's a best paying load, because the best load is the load which you can do legally. It's the load which you can make the most profit. It's the load when you take to origin, when you can reload and you're not going to be stuck. And this is the load when your driver sleeping, eating, and still making money. That's the best load. All that nonsense, it's nonsense. Do you really think the driver enjoying 4-5 droppers, or he enjoying when you're not checking HOS hours and you booking something and then he needs to do restart, or he cannot even make to pick up or delivery? No, he's not enjoying it. But you as a dispatcher, you jump because, oh my God, it was $500. That's what I teach you in class. First, the basics. The how much is going to be the last question after everything else makes sense, right? So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you improving, and I'll see you. Make sure those planners, what are your goals? My golden girls, my super girls in logistics, my superstars, Mia. What are the planners? What are we doing every day? What are we gonna achieve this year? Because for me, this year it's gonna be one of the biggest year. I can tell you this because I already put in my planner. Love you all and see you soon. And thank you, Mia. Mia always sharing us, and I love you all. Bye, guys. Have to go back to my other things.